What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for joining me on the latest edition of Hot Stuff Sports. Again, sports, not Hot Stuff TV just yet. Still got to work on a couple things, but you know how the deal is. Also, in case y'all can't tell, I've been sick for the past couple of days. So if my voice sounds a little raspy, then I always sound raspy, but if it sounds even more raspy than usual, that's why. Um, Next thing, man, I tell you what. This has to be one of the greatest weeks of sports and all just in general. And I know I talk a lot about football, college, and the NFL, but today we're starting with something different. And the new champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford, defeats Canelo Alvarez. Okay, look, first of all, I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, I told y'all so, whatever. Yeah, yeah. But I honestly believed that Crawford was gonna win. Whatever, Randy, yada yada. Nah. Let me tell you something. That guy right there. I mean, here's the thing. Crawford, he's older. I didn't think so because he looks great for his age. I mean, both of them look wonderful for their age. But Crawford, he's older, and to jump two weight classes to face Canelo, man, I tell you what, y'all need if y'all know who their coaches were, hey, let me know. I'll work some overtime so I can afford their salary or something. Maybe I can pay them a little something. Maybe they'll feel bad for me. I'll give them a sob story. But these guys can teach me how to box like that. I'm all for it. I'll do it. I mean, I am one of those watchers that will see boxing on the TV and I'll start shadow boxing. Not saying I look good, but shoot, it gets me hyped up. You know, it does. It gets me really hyped up to watch boxing. I've always been a fan of boxing. I wish I was alive and born and able to watch the greats, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., Sugar Ray. I wish I was there to experience it, to really be there. Um, but other than that, man, this fight was it's definitely going in the books. I gotta say, one thing I could say about boxing is I can tell what they're doing, and you can also listen to the coaches. I'm not sure if y'all were listening to the coaches when it came down to in between the rounds. But Crawford's coach, man, he said this. He goes, "Look, you keep hitting him with the jab. When you hit him with the jab, you're forcing his hands to come up. You know, every time you strike him with that jab, it's giving him, obviously, how is he gonna see when that big old glove is in his face like this? It was brilliant, keeping your distance. Also, when you're moving around like that, because Crawford, he was taller, he has longer reach than Canelo, but also he was moving around. He had that footwork down. He had that Muhammad Ali look to him. Bouncing around, going side to side. Staying on the outside. And when you keep hitting him with that jab, and Canelo can't get close to you, it's gonna irritate him like it did. You feeling him out for the first couple rounds, and yeah, that's gonna irritate anyone, and it's gonna take them off their game. Now, don't get me wrong, both fighters fought very, very well. Canelo with them head movements, made Crawford miss a couple. Same thing goes for Crawford. But man, I tell you what, when they move their head like that, I always think to myself, how do they see those punches coming to move their head like this? But at the same time, you got to realize these guys have what's the word I'm looking for? Anticipation. When you can anticipate incoming punches like that, Canelo threw a couple of left hooks and right hooks that, man, you think to yourself, if Crawford got caught with that left hook or right hook, man, I'm not underestimating anybody or overestimating anyone, but you're going down, especially when you go for that temple shot when that hook's coming from above. Nah, chief. But both of them had their heads on a swivel. Both of them had great footwork. Um, man, I mean, I I honestly believe it was Crawford's will, his will to just keep going, keep fighting. I mean, Canelo knew what he had to lose, but it's the big debate. You know, you have someone that's trying to prove to everyone that's been out of the spotlight. Canelo's always been in the spotlight, but Crawford, you know, he's been working his way up, fights after fights after fights, defending that title. But I mean, it hasn't been big guys like this. This was his biggest fight, I believe, in my opinion. This was his Crawford's biggest fight, and yes, it came down to the scoreboard. I didn't think anyone was gonna get knocked out. If anyone was gonna get knocked out, it was gonna be early. In my opinion, I believe it was gonna be early. If anyone was gonna get knocked out, now you know, man, it was a beautiful fight. It's art. You know, boxing is a game of chess. It's art. It's the way one can move and technique and footwork. I, yeah, you see two guys and they're throwing a couple punches here and there or couple combos. No one's really going toe to toe like they were in the last couple rounds and just going punch hit for hit. But it's a lot of cardio bouncing around like that, man. You got you man. You can't. Okay, think about this. Could you be bouncing around for about what? How long did that fight go? 12 rounds for about 3 minutes a round. I ain't even trying to do the math right now. That's 30 something, and not like 30 something minutes. Yeah, about 30 something minutes, but consistently, stressing, not knowing if you're gonna get knocked out or not. Just trying to anticipate and trying not to be reckless and thinking and strategizing, bouncing around, and throwing those, punches, not all those punches. I don't want to say they get weaker after every punch, but you don't have that much stamina as you did in round one. So, I mean, you either can, you can pull a Rocky and just take them hits and conserve your energy till when your opponent gets tired, then hit them with all you got. Or you can just, rack up them points so you can just, kind of just survive the last couple rounds. I mean, man, I mean, it's all about strategy. And I love it. I love boxing so much. I really do. But it was a great fight. Canelo has everyone's respect, in my opinion. Well, everyone's been posting on X. All respect to Canelo. Me as well. I have so much respect for Canelo for keeping the game of boxing up and going. Um, a lot of great potential fights to be out there. I don't know if it's Crawford or Canelo's last fight. There have been rumors as to who's going to retire and who's not. But man, I mean, boxing is just great. And then uh, who is it? Who is it? You got Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson having an exhibition match. They said they signed a deal, but they haven't came out with the details just yet. But that's gonna. Woo, you want to talk about some views, man? I mean, that's gonna be really great too. And then you got Javante Davis and Jake Paul. Shoo, boy. Hey, whatever those dates are, don't hit me up. I don't want you to call me. Hey, Randy, what you doing? This? Nah, 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 nah. I'm telling y'all right now, those dates, I am busy. Mm-mm. Y'all not pulling me off that screen. And as a matter of fact, I don't even want you to come try to tap on my shoulder because I'm gonna think you want to spar. And you already know I like to shadow box when I watch boxing. So don't even try it. Don't even try it. I might throw a left hook at you. I might uppercut you. I might, 1 2 2 4 1 2 1 2 2 2 3. I mean, shoot, don't you dare. Don't you dare. But anyways, man, that's my take on boxing. I love it. Can't wait for future fights. Ryan Garcia needs to make some noise too. The hell they think they're gonna be texting me at this time? What the hell is that problem? Text me and like that. Plus, I got this thing on Do Not Disturb. Oh hell no. Anyways, also again, I feel like I've been speaking so much about football, college, and NFL. I like to go on a couple of topics, and it's also related to football. Cardi B reveals she's pregnant with Stephon Diggs' baby. Yo, now for those that don't know who Stephon Diggs is, he's a wide receiver for the New England Patriots. Haven't really been looking at his stats yet. I mean, I haven't been watching the Patriots games to be honest. Ever since Tom Brady retired and Bill Belichick went to uh, North Carolina, I just I don't know. I don't know. But Stephon Diggs, man, congratulations. If you ever see this, probably not. No, you probably will. I got to think positive. Hey, Stephon Diggs, invite me to that baby shower. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll pay for Cardi B's $10 album. How about that? Yo, wait, hold on. I know I'm going off topic, but have y'all seen that? I mean, it's a great marketing scheme, but what is this? What's Cardi B doing out on the streets? She said label record record label told me I had to be on the streets selling this album for $10 on the subway on the streets, girl. Great marketing scheme because I looked at that post and that thing's got like 30 something thousand shares and all this and that. But boy, y'all are funny as hell. Speaking of pregnancies, Sexy Red. We all saw this coming. Sexy Red is Pregos. I don't know who this guy is, but cat's out the bag, y'all. She's pregnant. So I don't know if she gonna be throwing it back. She might throw out her back carrying that baby bump around. Man, that's gotta hurt. You know that I know I'm a dude talking about pregnancies, but I gotta say though, what I've heard is if the guy lifts up her stomach, it gives pregnant women, uh, uh, some relief. I mean, hey, if there's a pregnant woman right next to you or whatever, or you got a girl, you know, just lift up her stomach, show some love. Anyways, away from that, let's talk about some football. All right, tired of talking about pregnant women. We're talking about football over here. Texas A&M, number 16, knock out the number 8 Notre Dame. Man, I gotta tell you what, this game was a game to watch. I mean, you got M. Reed, quarterback, he completed 17 out of 37 passes, threw for 360 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Now, the game was 41-40. That interception had to cost him. I don't care how you slice it or dice it. El Moss, running back, had 20 carries, 3 touchdowns for 81 yards. Man, you got C. Carr, quarterback for Notre Dame, completed 20 out of 32 passes, threw for 293 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That interception had to cost you. Rushing yards, L. Love, running back, had 23 carries, 94 yards for 1 touchdown. Out of boy. Oh man, I'm so sorry, y'all, that I'm feeling like this, but show's got to go on. Total yards for Texas A&M, they had a total yardage of 488 yards. As for Notre Dame, 440 yards. One turnover each team. First downs, A&M had 24, Notre Dame had 23. Man, both of these guys were just flying around. But look, check this out. Here's something crazy that stands out. 13 penalties for A&M. For they lost the total yardage of 86 yards just on penalties. Come on, man. As for Notre Dame, had 5 penalties, lost 31 yards based on those. Notre Dame also successfully completed 7 out of 15 third downs. As for A&M, had 4 out of 11 third downs. Yo, Notre Dame had the ball more. Come on now. Come on now. You know, this was a really good game. It really was a good game. A lot of people are saying that M. Reed he's going to be on the lookout for that Heisman, man. Yo, don't you get me started on that Heisman. By the way, Arch Manning, he not winning no Heisman. I'm so sorry. I hate to say it, but there's no way. Unless by all means he comes through when it comes down to the SEC schedule. Y'all got me stressing. Whatever. Anyways, next game. Georgia prevents an upset with number 15 Tennessee. Georgia was number 6 or yeah, he was number 6 rated. 44-41 went into overtime. Man, Georgia is just one of those teams. I mean, Georgia's like Kansas City of last year. It don't matter how good and how quick you come off the start. First, second round, the first half, you can put 40 points on Georgia and on the Chiefs. Somehow, some way. Coach Kirby Smart and goddamn Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, they just know, man. Oh my God, I hate them. Anyways, whatever. Hey, yo, Texas, I gotta say, if you're gonna win one more game out of this whole season, it better be Georgia. I know we go to Georgia, but we gotta beat them, man. Come on now, help me out. Anyways, look, this was a really good game. Stockton, quarterback for Georgia, completed 23 out of 31, 2 touchdowns, threw for 304 yards. Running back Frazier for Georgia had 14 carries, got 73 yards, no touchdowns. Quarterback for Tennessee, Aguilar, had 4 touchdowns. All right. But 2 interceptions completed. 24 out of 36, threw for 371 yards. Hey, man, them 2 interceptions cost you that game. I don't care what you say. S. Thomas, running back for Tennessee, had 9 carries for 60 yards. Pretty damn good. Well, in my opinion, I think that was pretty good. No interceptions. You held onto that ball. You got it. I also saw the game though too. Those runs, man. I mean, they saved some drives to be honest. But I mean, this game was a roller coaster. Honestly, one thing I like about Tennessee is at the end of the game, at the end of a game, if they win, they pull out them cigars. For those that don't know, I'm a really huge fan of cigars. So if you got some cigars you don't want that are good and not dried out, let me know. As a matter of fact, just tell me and I'll go pick them up. I love me some cigars, man. But anyways, full respect to Tennessee. They really, hey, Georgia ain't gonna win easy over here, bro. No, they not. They're gonna take it to them. Georgia had a total yardage of 502 yards. Tennessee had 496 total yards, 2 turnovers each team. Georgia had 28 first downs. Tennessee had 23. Penalties. Tennessee had 10. Georgia had 5. Tennessee lost 82 yards on those penalties. Come on, man. Third down. Third down conversions. Georgia completed 8 out of 17. Tennessee 5 out of 12. Whew. Georgia had the ball for almost 40 minutes, y'all. Hey, Tennessee was flying down that field. You know what I'm saying? But when it came down to the time and all this and that, time control, time using all your timeouts wisely, it all plays a factor. It's another game of chess, just like I was saying. But it was a really good game. But this week for college football was a week of upsets. Excuse me. Oh my God, I hate being sick. It was an upset for some teams. Vanderbilt, or Vandy. Sometimes people call him Vandy. I'm gonna call him Vandy. If it Vandy stays 3-0, beating the number 11 South Carolina 31-7. Whoa, what the hell? Vanderbilt's unrated. They are a unranked team that just shut out the number 11 ranked team. Oh hell no! Come on now. The Commodores, man, I tell you what, them boys, they showing their worth. D Pavia, I think his name is Diego Pavia, completed 18 out of 25, threw for 177 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Looks like that interception then cost them nothing. That defense must have been on point. because they held South Carolina to only 7 points. Uh, Dottie, L. Dottie. Whoa, hold up. They got a wide receiver that threw for more yards than the goddamn quarterback. Something must have happened here. Something must have happened here because the wide receiver completed 18 out of 27 passes, threw for 148 yards, and threw one interception. It's about 50%. It's about 50%. Mm. But that one interception, man, I don't want to say cost it in the whole game because, I mean, you take 7 points off that 31, they still lose. But, South Carolina, they're projected to win 66% out of Vanderbilt's 33. So, I mean, congratulations to Vanderbilt or Vandy. They done performed that. They just came through with that upset. Another great game to watch was the number 12 Clemson lost to an unranked Georgia Tech 21-24. Whoa. We got Klubnik, quarterback for Clemson, completed 15 out of 26, threw for 207 yards, completed or got one touchdown and threw one interception. No bueno, could have costed them the game. L. Randall, running back for Clemson, had 15 carries, one touchdown, ran for 80 yards. That that one interception had to cost them at that point because, I mean, that's just listen to this. Quarterback King for Georgia Tech completed 20 out of 28, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but threw for 211 yards. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. He rushed for. Damn, he must have held on to that ball because he also carried for he had 25 carries, rushed for 103 yards, one touchdown. So he had a rushing touchdown. Come on now. Stop messing with him. He can use his legs. Clemson was 40 I'm sorry. Georgia Tech was 58% to win, projected 58% to win this game, and they did. But this game had to have been a roller coaster because I'm looking at this damn stats right here. You know, first first quarter, Georgia Tech's projected to win. Second quarter, they're even projected more. Third quarter, Clemson's projected to win. Fourth quarter, all the way through, Georgia Tech went ahead and got the dub. Oh, I am so sorry, y'all. Anyways, I mean, it was a really close game. Both teams had, about more than 350 yards. One turnover for Clemson costed them the game, in my opinion. And they both had the ball for about the same time. So that's just how that is. Now, to talk about this game, I don't want to see them. I don't want to see these tickets going for more than $500. You heard me? I don't care. Texas beats University of Texas at El Paso, UTEP, 27-10. Should not have been that close of a game. I mean, we should have put 70 on these MFers, man. Come on now. Arch Manning struggled, completed 11 out of 25 passes, only threw for 114 yards, one touchdown, and one interception. Jay Simon, running back for Texas, had 17 carries, rushed for 67 yards, no touchdowns. Oh, hell no. Nah. Oh, hell. As a matter of fact, give me my shoulder pads and I'll get them cleats on. Come on, man. These are rookie numbers. You ain't no freshman. Come on, Arch. Come on, running back, man. Damn. Anyways, M. Nelson, quarterback for UTEP, completed 24 out of 36 passes, threw for 209, more than Arch, and threw for two interceptions. And those interceptions could have costed them the game, in my opinion. If he didn't throw those interceptions, who knows, man? Who knows? But for Texas to be playing this bad, man, I mean, if UTEP would have came out with an upset, I wouldn't have been mad because there's no excuse for this game to be. I mean, Texas had a bad game. Now, in my opinion, UTEP probably played their best game. In my opinion, I mean, even though they were at Austin, at DKR Stadium, they did you see that sideline? They were hyped up, coaches yelling, hyping up the players, slapping their helmets, grabbing their face mask, shaking it around, talking about, "Hey, we in this game." Them boys played with heart. Is what they did. It is what they did. And come on now, um, man. I mean, this just was not. This was not. We had the ball for more. We had the ball for most of the time. We had almost 40 points, to be honest, or points. We had the ball for almost 40 minutes, and you can tell I'm getting agitated just talking about this, man. I mean, this just wasn't good. We had the ball longer. Arch had the ball in his hands longer. We should have been chucking that ball downfield. I mean, I'm telling you, we should have won that. We should have won this game like 40-7, 40 to zip, maybe 60 to 10. But ain't no way this should have been this close of a game. But they're gonna have to fix this. You best believe that they're gonna fix this right now. Next game that they have. Oh hell no! Come on now. I'm looking at this on my phone. Look, Texas host Sam Houston. We got Sam Houston. Texas is projected 98.9%. This is for next week. 98.9% chance of beating Sam Houston. Sam Houston only has a 1.1% chance of win. I swear, if we don't put 70 points on these people, oh my God, they're going to piss me off. They're going to piss me off, man. But, we just, and I'm saying we because I am a diehard Texas fan. These tickets better be like $100 to $200, in my opinion. $100 to $200 for the way they're playing. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. But you know, mm. Anyways, next game. I better get off this game. Next week. We got number 9 Illinois 3-0 going up against number 19. What is this? Indiana, also 3-0, ranked number 19. Now check this out. This is a potential upset. Even though Illinois is ranked number 9 and Indiana is ranked number 19, Indiana is projected 62% chance of beating Illinois. So this is going to be another great game to keep an eye on and watch because this could be a potential upset. Indiana's quarterback Mendoza for the whole year has completed 55 out of 76 passes. Both quarterbacks are just what 9 yards over 700 passing. 9 touchdowns for Mendoza. Illinois' quarterback has 8 touchdowns. So both QBs are looking pretty solid. So I mean, it's gonna be tough. But if Illinois want to prove these guys wrong, they're gonna have to come through because right now Indiana is looking like a powerhouse right now. But I mean, in my opinion, those are the only 2 games I'd say keep a lookout for. I mean, as far as upsets go, my goodness, I'm so sorry. My throat's already getting itchy. The show must go on. Anyways, that's enough of college football. College this week, college was okay, but this week or last week, the NFL takes the dub as far as viewers go because Green Bay Packers beat out the Washington Commanders. The Green Bay Packers right now are looking like an absolute powerhouse right now. Their defense is solid. You got Jordan Love this past week against Washington's defense completed 19 out of 31 passes, threw for almost 300 yards, got 2 touchdowns. Jaden Daniels, year 2, completed 24 out of 42 passes, threw for 200 yards, and got 2 touchdowns. Pretty solid. That's about 50%, but the two passing touchdowns is pretty solid. But I mean, man, I mean Green Bay really came through. They really came through with the dub. Um, I mean, look, listen to this. Total yards. Green Bay had over 400 yards total as compared to Washington's 230 yards. I mean, damn. You're gonna put 400 yards on that defense? That means Washington's defense had to be 2D or something, not 3D, 2D. They weren't cubed. They were like planks, getting ran over like that. Zero turnovers for both teams. Green Bay had 22 first downs as compared to Washington's 15. Uh, Green Bay also had 10 penalties, costed them 77 yards. I mean, damn. In the red zone, Green Bay scored 3 out of 4 red zone possessions. Good lord, and they had the ball longer. Shoot, dude, whatever. But Green Bay is gonna be scary. I will say that Green Bay is gonna be a scary team. Do I think that they have a chance to make it to the Super Bowl? They keep going like this. Hell yeah. I mean, god damn. Hey, Micah Parsons then came through though. He sure as hell did. He's been proving himself. You can tell he's excited to be with Green Bay. You can tell just in the way he is, his attitude on the sideline. Man. Anyways, next game we got. Oh, hold on. Let me see. What the hell am I doing? Oh, okay. Cincinnati. They barely slip away from an upset. Joe Burrow got injured within the first couple of possessions. He had turf toe, is what they're saying, but they're also saying he's expected to be out for 3 months. What is Cincinnati going to do without Joe Burrow? Because I mean, again, you ain't got the best quarterback that you got. I mean, really, the best quarterback in the NFL, but you still got Jamar Chase and you still got T. Higgins. What I mean, how I always see it is, what's a wide receiver without a quarterback? So when you ain't got no Joe Burrow, do you still have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins? But this was a really solid game. Cincinnati beats Jacksonville 31-27. Really great game. Cincinnati remains undefeated. Um, yeah, really really solid game. Damn, why don't I have the stats on this game? Oh, here we go. Total yardage. Cincinnati threw, or Cincinnati has 350 yards as compared to Jacksonville's 400 yards. Okay, so Jacksonville got 50 yards more than Cincinnati. Turnovers. Cincinnati had 3 turnovers. Jacksonville only had 2. Cincinnati had 24 first downs. Jacksonville had 21. Jacksonville also had 6 penalties, lost 55 yards on that. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? The penalties could have costed you the game. Well, realistically, the two turnovers could have costed you the game. But I mean, both teams are really, really well, or yeah, they're very good, to be honest. Red zone, both teams completed. Well, Jacksonville completed or scored 3 out of their 6 red zone, possessions, as compared to Cincinnati's 3 out of 4. So about the same right there, 50-50. Jacksonville, hey, you know what this tells me? Jacksonville needed to finish that drive. You can chuck it downfield and be in the red zone, but what's it going to be if, what does it matter if you don't score? you know, Man, I mean, this was a really good game too. But shout out Cincinnati. Who they? Who they say gonna beat them Bengals? Well, I tell you what. As a matter of fact, who Bengals got next? Let me see who Bengals got next real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you who they gonna beat. Them Cincinnati Bengals. Just for the hell of it. Who Cincinnati got? Vikings. L. L. JJ McCarthy. He wants his get back. He needs to bounce back. Anyways, really good game. But one of the games that kept me on the edge of my seat is going to be the Cowboys. Hey, first of all, Cowboys played well. But you know who really played well was Russell Wilson and Cam Scatterboo The New York Giants. Cowboys beat the New York Giants 40 to 37. Went into overtime. Man, let me tell you something. Cam Scatterboo, he's a beast. I mean, I don't care if he. I don't know if Cam Scatterboo knows how dangerous it is when you lower your head like that. You put your arms like this, and you knocking them out. But that boy is a powerhouse, man. I tell you what, it's gonna take at least one more than one person to get him down. That's for sure. You need like two or three. But anyways, really good game between the two. Russell Wilson actually passed for almost 100 yards more than Dak Prescott. But also Devontae Williams, running back for Cowboys, rushed for what 45 yards more than Cam Scatterboo. Also got a both guys got a rushing touchdown. But this was a really good game, to be honest. I mean, I think it was tied. Yeah, it was tied 37-37 before it went into overtime. Cowboys won it by a field goal. But like Dak Prescott completed 38 out of 52 passes. He passed for 361 yards, got two touchdowns and one interception. Russell Wilson completed 30 out of 40 uh, passes, passed for 450 yards, got three touchdowns and one interception. Damn! Russell Wilson looking like 2013 Russell Wilson with the goddamn Seattle Seahawks. It was good. This was a really good game, to be honest, but oh man, it wasn't enough. Jerry Jones got his laugh. I bet you can't tell me Jerry Jones didn't take them low blood pressure pills. I almost had to take some low blood pressure pills. I mean, my blood pressure was getting high after watching this. I mean, this was an absolute roller coaster. The Cowboys were expected to win from the jump, but check this out. First quarter started off with Cowboys in favor. At the end of first quarter and at the start of second quarter, Giants were projected to win. Then at the end of second quarter and the start of third quarter, or at the half, Cowboys were expected to win. And right at the end of third, Giants were expected to win. At the end of fourth, Cowboys were expected to win. I mean, boy, come on. As a matter of fact, at the end of fourth, obviously, because, both teams were tied, both teams were showing out, it was a 50-50 shot. But I tell you what, they made a couple great passes, both sides of the ball. Hey, Russell Wilson, why can't you do that with Denver, huh? Why'd you have to make us go through a whole seasons of pain? Not cool, dude. Not cool. Speaking of Denver, hey, you notice how I ain't got my Denver Broncos stuff on? It's because I'm mad. And I ain't mad about my Broncos. But I'm also mad that the fact that they lost against the Colts. Colts beat Broncos 29-28. Bo Nix, dude, he completed 22 out of 30 passes, threw for 206 yards, three touchdowns and one interception. Hey, man, that interception kind of costed us. J.K. Dobbins, running back for Denver, had 14 carries, rushed for 76 yards, got one touchdown. Damn, man. Now, one of the key things. Look, this was okay. First of all, hold on, I'm gonna skip all this because that Daniel Jones. I mean, he showed out. He threw for 316 yards, completed 23 out of 34 passes. Hey, they kept targeting Patrick Surtain. I don't know if y'all watched the game or not, but he did. I mean, every goddamn pass, it was whoever Patrick Surtain was covering, and I believe that wore him out. So I mean, they knew what they were doing, but at the same time, though, Broncos lost because of a penalty, one penalty. Now they also lost because our kicker, Will Lutz, missed the field goal. Now, just to keep you on the loop, there is a penalty called leverage, and what the penalty is if the opposing team when the guys kick a field goal, if they try to use the center's body and push off of him and then raise their hand or their other hand to knock that ball out or to block it, that's considered leverage. I am not saying this because I'm a Bronco fan, but I'm saying this because there's proof. There's goddamn proof. But when Will Lutz for the Broncos, I want to say it was maybe like what was it? Third quarter. You can clearly see the goddamn Colt push off of our center to raise his goddamn hand. As a matter of fact, there was 2 players that did the same damn thing, and they didn't call it. Now, you know, I don't know how well the refs, keep watch of that, just because it wasn't like a game winning play or whatnot. But the last play of the game, the Colts had to kick their field goal. And they did. They kicked the field goal the first time. I think it was like a 40-yarder. No. It wasn't a 40-yarder. It was like a 60-yarder. To win the game, he missed. Broncos actually won the game. I mean, the goddamn score bug on the bottom where it tells you the teams in the score marked the Broncos 2-0 and the Colts 1-1. But right at the last minute, they threw a goddamn flag. Right at the last minute. And said, Broncos, leverage on the opposing team, Denver Broncos, for leverage. 15-yard penalty. Well, first down, but it didn't matter because there was only 6 seconds on the clock. So their kicker had, got up in the yardage. He missed once. He's not going to miss it again. And he made it. And he won the game for the Colts. But, I mean, God damn it. I mean, Will Lutz should have never missed the field goal in the first place. I mean, it don't matter how you slice or dice it. If he would have made the field goal, even though they didn't call leverage on that play, we would have won the game. But at the same time, man, I mean, BS. You know what that tells me? You know what the rumors are? It was a Vegas play. It was a Vegas call. So many people betted for the Colts to win the no. So many people betted for Broncos to win the game that if they actually won the game, betting with Las Vegas and their betting companies and all this and that, they would have had to pay out. But now that the Colts won, people lost their bets. Las Vegas loses no money. They make money. So, anyways, I ain't even gonna get down to the stats because it's literally right down the middle. I mean, as far as passing yardage or total yardage, turnovers. I mean, Denver had 1 turnover, could have costed them the game. First downs are about the same. Penalties are about the same. As a matter of fact, Colts had 3 more penalties than Broncos, but Broncos lost more yardage on their 8 penalties. But, I mean, it was split right down the middle as far as stats go, so I ain't going to get into all that. It sucks. Anyways, next game, we got the goddamn Eagles. Now, this was the last year's Super Bowl rematch. Eagles against Chiefs. Now, before I get into this game, I got to say the tush push and the science behind it is absolutely insane. And I know exactly how they do it too. Because I don't know if y'all have seen other teams tush push when the quarterback is right behind the center, snaps the ball, and then rushes through. All these guys do is push on his back to try to get him through that line. But what these guys do, and I saw this, and I've been watching replays on how the hell they get to do this tush push, and they get the Chiefs every single time on every third down, conversion or fourth down conversion, but they got it every single time. It is an I formation, so you got two people on the side trying to push, but the guy, Jalen Hurts, has two other guys, his fullbacks on his back end. What they do is when they push him, and he gets up to that line, each guy behind him grabs a leg and they lift him over the goddamn line. I've seen it. That's what they do. They lift him over the line, allowing him to fully stretch out and extend to get that 1 yard. Smart as hell, but goddamn. I mean, how do you even stop it? Chiefs couldn't stop it. Even though they knew. I mean, look, when you're doing a tush push, everyone's all up on you. They know exactly where the guy's going to go. They know exactly where he's going to go. You know what the play call is. There's no way of tricking them. So when they did this play and they lift him over that line so he can fully extend and get that 1 yard, man, it's crazy. It is crazy. They got the Chiefs every single time. Um, this year, I mean, Chargers are looking pretty solid. They beat the Chiefs. Eagles, well, the Eagles are Eagles. They beat the Chiefs. Chiefs are now 0-2, 0-2. What the hell are we gonna do? As a matter of fact, the world's gonna end. The world is gonna end because you got the Chiefs losing, and you got Cardi B on the street selling her album for $10. And I don't know if y'all seen it, and it just came out today, but the Catch Me Outside girl is crying on her baby daddy's hood of his Cadillac Escalade V series. Like, what the hell is going on? You got Arch Manning playing like a goddamn freshman. Ticket prices are more than my pay grade. College football costs more than the NFL. The world is gonna end, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you this right now. The world is gonna end. There's no way. Oh hell no. Um, Baker Mayfield, which did okay. He did okay last year, but Baker Mayfield this year is looking like an absolute goddamn robot. I mean, he is doing great, fantastic, and that's our next game that we're gonna talk about right now. The Buccaneers beat the Houston Texans 20-19. Baker Mayfield completed 25 out of 38 passes, passed for 215 yards, got two touchdowns. C.J. Stroud, Texans quarterback, completed 13 out of 24 passes, threw for 207 yards, got one touchdown. Um, Nick Chubb, running back for Texans, had 12 carries, rushed for 43 yards, and got one rushing touchdown. B. Irving, running back for Buccaneers, only got 17 carries, got 71 yards, rushed for 71 yards, and nothing. Not a damn thing. No touchdown, no, nothing. But anyways, man, that was Texans were projected to win that game, by the way. They just, it all came down to the last couple minutes in the fourth quarter, and Baker Mayfield came up with the upset. Stats on both sides of the ball about the same, to be honest. Penalties, they had the same amount of penalties, lost the same amount of yards. Let me look at this. Both teams had zero turnover. That can't be right. Is that right? Yeah, both teams had zero turnovers. So hey, it was a legitimate ball game there. But going on to what week is this? Week 3 of the NFL. Cincinnati ain't gonna beat no Minnesota Vikings. Hell no. Not with Jay Browning as their quarterback. I don't think so. As a matter of fact, on hot picks, I'm a bet that JJ McCarthy throws for whatever goddamn yardage they say he's not gonna do it. Because I know JJ McCarthy wants that bounce back. And I know he's gonna get that with Bengals defense. So Cincinnati's 2-0. They about to be 2-1. That's my prediction. That's just how it is. Um, Whoa, hold on, hold up. It says here, homeboy's out. Oh, he did get injured. He absolutely did. I'm sorry, I take that back. I don't know. It's gonna be a close game though. I mean, right now Minnesota's 55% chance of beating Cincinnati. Um, Minnesota's got that defense though, so I mean, hey man, you never know. You never know. Um, two undefeated teams in the NFL go up against each other, so someone's gonna come out with a 2-1. That's gonna be between the Philadelphia Eagles and the LA Rams. Right now, Philadelphia's 57% chance at beating the Rams. We're gonna see how that turns out. I mean, if the goddamn Chiefs couldn't stop that tush push, I don't know if the Rams are gonna be able to do it. It's gonna be a close game. Excited about that. Broncos. Hey, first of all, this is a divisional game. Now I'm talking to the camera this close because Broncos, if you hear this, Patrick Surtain, Nick Bonito, Riley Moss, Jade Barron, I'm telling y'all right now. I am telling y'all right now. If y'all don't beat the Chargers, I'm going to go to Denver myself. I'm going to put some pads on. I'm going to lace up my cleats. And I don't care what I got to do. I don't care what position I got to play. If I got to be an edge rusher, I got you. I'm going to win this game for us. Watch. And I'm speaking this into existence. All right. I'm manifesting it. But right now, the matchup prediction is saying the Chargers beat the Broncos with a 56% chance at winning. I think they're crazy. And hey, they're in LA. I know marijuana is legal there. So is Denver. Or so at Denver too. But we already know how LA goes. So whoever the analytics might be for this game, they're high. They're high as hell if they think my Broncos are losing to the Chargers. And I don't want to hear y'all in these goddamn comments either. But whatever, man. I mean, oh hell no. Anyways, so the Broncos are gonna win next week. I don't care what you say. Anyways, on to the next game. Another great game to watch. You got the Detroit Lions going. The 1-1 Detroit Lions are gonna go to Baltimore, I believe. I believe they're playing at Baltimore. And they're gonna face my quarterback, Lamar Jackson. That's my dog. And it's gonna be a great game though too. You got Jared Goff. For the whole season, he's got 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's thrown for 559 yards. Lamar Jackson, uh, he's got 6 touchdowns under his belt as well. He's thrown for 33. He's completed 33 out of 48 passes and has thrown for 434 yards. Now, here's the thing, though. I know Jared Goff got more passing yardage, but that's the thing, though. Jared Goff ain't got legs like Lamar Jackson. And he also, oh, hell no. Jay Gibbs is good, though, too, but he ain't no Derrick Henry. I tell you that much. Excuse me. But anyways, this is going to be a really good game to watch. Beautiful. I mean, this is a beautiful season for the NFL. I don't care if you ain't into the NFL. I don't care if you ain't got no team. But if you want to watch a sport and watch some really close games, this is the game. These are the games you got to watch. To be honest, I mean, I tell you what. I mean, y'all are tripping. But anyways, those are my predictions for the goddamn week 3 of the NFL. And I believe it's like, week 4 for college. Now, for our special segment of Hot Picks. That the damn thing will load. Damn, I got to go pee. Whatever. Anyways, that's it for Prize Picks. They ain't doing no goddamn discount plays, no easy picks. This is all legitimate some tough gambling picks, to be honest. Oh, I take that back. No, Patrick Mahomes. You can bet on Patrick Mahomes for a half passing yards, which he's projected to make like 237 passing yards. So you can easy get a dub just right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Patrick Mahomes against the Giants to at least get that. Josh Allen against Miami to have 1.5 passing touchdowns. So he's got to complete 2 passing touchdowns. I'm gonna go more on Josh Allen because he's that dog too. Oh my God, I gotta go pee. Who Who's Green Bay got next against Cleveland? Okay, you can bet on Josh Jacobs, running back for Green Bay, to at least get one rushing or receiving touchdown against Cleveland's defense. I'm gonna go more on that. So here we go. Josh Allen to complete two touchdown passes. Josh Jacobs, running back for Green Bay, to get at least one touchdown, and Patrick Mahomes to get more than 1 yard passing. This is an easy dub right here. That's why instead of flex pay, which I mean, if you get all of them correct, you only get times three your money. So my $20 bet can only win $60. But because I'm very confident in this, I'm gonna do a power play. Because look, the difference between flex pay and power play. Flex play, you can get one wrong. If you get one wrong, then you just make like a little less than your money back. So you'll get like what, like $15 back out of your $20 bet. So you lose $5. But if you power play, you can't miss any, but it pays four times more. And if you get first place on it, it'll pay times six. So my $20 can easy come out to $80. But if I get first place on this pick, then what is that? 20 times six, $120. I'll take it. I'll take it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put power play on this. There you go. Boom. Pick is in. So next week I'm gonna show y'all, or I'm gonna tell y'all. I can't really. I don't want to show y'all because it shows the logo, and I ain't trying to get or copyrighted. So we're gonna see how this plays out. And yeah, so there you go. You got the picks right there. I don't want to hear another word from y'all. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I ain't live streaming this because y'all gonna be talking that trash. Also, all these people that be texting me while I'm over here recording this episode, your mother's a. Oh, never mind. I ain't even talk about mothers like that. Whatever. Y'all got saved by the bell. You lucky my mama gonna watch this too. Anyways, oh man, you know what? I still got some time left, but I also really gotta go pee. I ain't talking about politics on this just because I'm afraid I'm gonna sit. Look, I'm gonna put the phone down. Look, y'all. Let me be real with y'all real quick. On this hot stuff sports, I'm gonna try my hardest to stay away from religion. As a matter of fact, no, praise God. All right, praise God. That's my religion. That's I'm Christian, so that's just me. Praise God. Uh, honestly, he this is all in His hands right here. All right, Hot Stuff TV, Hot Stuff Sports. I mean, it's all at the grace of God. So, I want to thank Him for giving me the opportunity to at least get this camera and these lights and just having this house, this home. I ate today, so praise Him. Um, Now, politics, look, I don't want to get into politics, honestly, and this is just my honest opinion. I don't know much about politics. I don't really keep up with it. So, I mean, you try coming at me talking about politics, I'm gonna look at you cross-eyed and I'm gonna look at you stupid because I'm gonna look at you and be like, "What in the world makes you think I can talk about this?" Because I ain't know a damn thing about it. There's a lot of propaganda going on social media. I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know unless you yourself is in that damn Oval Office, or you at the Pentagon, or you at these actual rallies and stuff like that. Shoot, boy, I don't know. I know I'm not there, so I don't know anything about that. So don't you come at me like that. As a matter of fact, you talk to me about politics, I'm gonna tell you some of your mama jokes, and you may not like that. So try me. Anyways, damn boy, I really gotta go pee. Oh, um, that's about it. I don't think anything else. Now, I'll talk about this. I'll talk about this. Yo, you remember that guy that assassinated the United Healthcare CEO? What was his name? I can tell you his name right now. Where the hell's it at? Where the hell's it at? According to reports. Oh, that Luigi guy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Luigi. Look, judge dismissed all of his charges. What you got to say about that? Now, I heard a little bit about it. I heard the dude was found at a McDonald's, just living it up, relaxing, chill. He was cool, calm, collective. But the dude fully admitted it. And all his charges got dropped. So I'm curious to see how that worked. And also, I want to know who his lawyer is because that's one hell of a lawyer, too, in my opinion. You know what? I'm gonna end this damn episode because I gotta go pee so bad. I mean, look, I done drink this whole glass of water, and so, anyways, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Hot Stuff TV or Hot Stuff Sports. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna put the damn link. I just realized someone told me that the link in in the bio on the YouTube channel is it's just the YouTube link. I put the wrong link up there. I'm so sorry, y'all. And as a matter of fact, the website is up and running. I got 2 shirts available for purchase. I will buy the damn shirts, y'all. Let me tell you, I've been wearing them shirts everywhere I go, and I always get someone complimenting the shirts, or they'll even be showing me their phone, talking about, hey, where's the website of this company? Because I want to buy the shirt, and it ain't showing up. So look, I'm gonna have the goddamn link up there. So I apologize for that. Also, follow Hot Stuff TV on all social media platforms. We are on Instagram. We're on X. I need to start posting on there too. And honestly, that's where y'all can really communicate with me. I mean, you can leave a comment in the video, or I'm sorry, underneath this video, you can, but I would prefer y'all to DM me on or comment or message me on the actual Instagram or X social media platforms, and those need to be put to use. So blow it up. What else? What else? What else? Look, man, I just want to say thank y'all. You know, just thank y'all for hearing me out, listening to me. Y'all don't have to. I know y'all got bills to pay. Y'all, work keep calling y'all, but y'all choose to listen to me, and I appreciate it. Um, I'm very grateful for y'all, and my job is going to be to come on here and to give y'all some good content, to give y'all my opinion, voice my opinion, to show my personality. So for those that like it, hit that like button, subscribe, um, follow on all goddamn social media platforms. All goddamn social media platforms. God damn it. Sick and tired of this. As a matter of fact, I need 150,000 views on this mug. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. You're gonna stress me out. Anyways, yep. Uh, anything else? Anything else? Oh, I'm gonna try to get. I know they sell these things for these mics where it looks like a microphone, so I'm not holding this. And anyways, yeah. See y'all later. Uh, be safe out there. The world's crazy. I'm crazy. Your mama's crazy. Okay, bye.